Ladies and gentlemen, it's live stream time. Hey guys, it's your boy Dodo McGee. We're back for a live stream, except we're not. We're straight into the issues page here. So, good news, the game be gaming, and essentially there is something that I've done in my game that it does not like. I am, as of right now, unclear what that is. I feel it's United Callouts. I've been testing and trialing stuff over the last few days. And so I've had like no plugins running except the ones I've been doing stuff. It's Policing Redefined, essentially, is what I've been working on. So I've just been having just that running. And I've only literally just before this stream remembered, I need to put everything back into my game And so, yeah, here we are. I feel like, according to the log, though, it is United callouts. So let's just get rid of that. And let's try that again, shall we? Anyway, though, glad you're all here. How are we all doing? Sorry, I haven't even read anything that's been going on right now because I'm trying to get the game to work. First time in live stream. Glad you're going to make it along, Freddie. We've got Hads down there as ever. Nice to see you. Hello, Mohammed. How are we doing, man? Mars, Crips in there. Dan, Alfie. Jason, good to see you too as well, bud. Been in hospital this entire time. Finally out on my feet. Hot damn. Hot damn, Jason. Well, I hope you're doing a little bit better, my guy. Right, are we, oh, wow. Not sure what happened there. So you guys didn't see any of that anyway, but my God. Right, let's try forcing duty again and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I feel like I'd taken out United callouts beforehand anyway, because that was causing issues. Oh, no, it's crashed again. Why this time? What is that in? Object, what? Huh. Well, that's a good start. That doesn't really help me. It doesn't really say what that is part of, though. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. I've boo-booed something up in my questions. Right. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Jay in the life of the average GTA player. Yeah. Yeah, that is indeed it. Right. Let's see. Where's my... So I've broken something in my questions, have I? That's not good, because I've done a lot of those. Right. I tell you what. Ah, this is not good. I should have tested this beforehand, but I didn't. And so here we are. Right. Policing Redefined. My question. Is that what I'm after? Right. Get rid of them for the second then. And let's try opening this with... Oh, dearie me. Right, okay. That's a lot of text. So the main thing I've been working on is getting all of my... Oh, Jesus, where even is that? Holy moly. Let's just copy that and see if we can search for that. So why doesn't it like that? What's wrong with that? Question. End of questions. Well, GG, I guess. Why doesn't it like that? What is wrong with that, pray tell? Questions. End of questions, end of question, end of questions, end of question group. What's wrong with that? Well, you guys should know by now that you only come here for the highest quality of... That's literally what's there. And then we've got a new question group. questions and question. What's wrong with that? America, I am confusion. Okay. Clearly this is something I've done very recently that has mucked this up. Oh god. Because it ends there, so it mustn't be anything more than that. Oh my lord. Okay. Error at line 4765. Uh-huh. Line 21. Doesn't match line 4655. Ah! Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha! It is missing. Why is that like that? Okay. Don't know why that was a thing, but let's see. Has that fixed that? Let's see. Open with Internet Explorer. That is now in a format. So maybe it was that. Save that. Close that. Well, that's annoying. It means I didn't have to take out United callouts. Can I get that back in? Can a brother get that back in? I do apologise for all of you guys. How many people we got here? 35 people. 35 entire human beings observing my inept abilities for all the world to see. Captured in 4K. Right, move that to that. In fact, no, I'm pretty sure United callouts was broken anyway. Yeah, let's just move that back. Yeah. We've got enough callouts without that. Right, here we go. Load plugin LSPDFR. This is the one, chat. Oh, Echo, is there a log that I could have been using to tell me what's wrong rather than trying to open my XML in Internet Explorer so it just gives me a bulk of text and I see where it ends so I know where it's messed up? Would that have been simpler? GG. Right. Okay. Right. Well, we haven't immediately crashed and died. The frames aren't doing too hot, though. Alrighty, you know what? Let's go to the kill screen. Here we go. We're here. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, why is that giving me that? Oh, it's giving me a strange little highlight around my screen. You guys can't see it, but I can. I don't like that. OBS, why? I know what screen I'm looking at, OBS, because I'm looking at it. Alrighty. Anyway. Okay. Well, GG. Now I need to tab out and find that. That appears to suggest it is indeed connected. Right, now we find out if any of this is actually working. Right, so let's go full screen. I'm hoping you guys can hear and see everything. I think I've got everything turned back on. Let's go with that. I'm wearing something stupid. Let's change that. We're going to be playing as the local policing team here today. Let's go with a long sleeve. It's a little bit chillier today, I feel. It's not, but you know. We're going to be taking out the newer Peugeots. And as you can see, on our call sign on the back here, 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗺𝗶𝗺𝗶. I've said this every single time that I need to start using the new call signs, but never actually do. Right, so here's something else we're going to try today. Is we are going to try and bring up Reports Plus. Hopefully that's worked. Hopefully that's worked. Right, let's see. We are indeed North Anderton Patrol, 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗺𝗶. This is all what we used last time. So there we go. That's all good. Go back to GTA 5. Right, let's try that. Hopefully that be working. Get rid of that. I don't want that. There we go. Also haven't set up any of my my armory stuff, so let's do that real quick. Let's see, just a regular policing. There we go. And we are going to get ourselves a partner so we can use some of the functionality that comes with Policing Redefined. So what I've been working on in the background, and was what was wrong with the thing, is questions. I've been trying to copy all of my questions from Stop the Ped over to Reports Plus, but I've been doing it more so. I've been using AI to help generate a lot of the answers, which is saving me a lot of time because each question has 24, about 120 answers. So each question that I can possibly ask someone, there are 125 different answers, sorry, 120 different answers that can be given. So I've been using AI to draw up those. I think they're not too bad. Hopefully we'll see some of them. But I had a lot of questions. If you remember from my old Stop the Ped, there were a lot of questions. ChatGPT is exactly what I've been using. Yeah, there were a lot of questions, so I'm making my way through it. There's already about 5,000 lines of code, and I've barely scratched the surface of all of the questions. So, you know, there is that. Anywho, let's try and get ourselves a partner, shall we? So, let's just spawn a local partner. Wow! You, sir, have very red hair. My God! Is that Officer... Did that say Officer Wilson? Officer Wilson, look at the chops on this fella. Look up, man. That is a sensational moustache, sir. Hot diggity. Hot diggity. I don't know. I've got nothing to say to that. Alrighty. Let's just get in the damn car, shall we? I don't have a controller. Stand by for noises. There we go. Right, how do I get you in the car again? Do I still hold down T? Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Seatbelt on. If you guys can't tell, I'm also a little bit ill, so if I go quiet at various points, it's because I'm turning my microphone off so I can spew up my lungs. Okay, dokie. The Peugeot 308, indeed. Right, there's been many updates to the game. Lots of stuff has been updating till they start working with Policing Redefined. One such thing is Grammar Police, so let's give this a go. Show me State 2. We love it. Okay, right. We're going to patrol around the general northern areas of Anderton here. And we've got to... Have I already done it wrong? Did I call up as X-Ray Victor 25? I didn't. I've got to remember. Lima Papa 25. Say it together with me, chat. Lima Papa 25. Lima Papa 25. Lima Papa 25. Narrator. He immediately called up as X-Ray Victor 25. But there we are. In my opinion, the new 308 looks hideous. Do you know what? They've grown on me. When they first came out, I thought they were absolutely gopping. They have grown on me. I'm still not 100% a fan of them, but lots of forces now use them. So I thought, well, I need to update to something, and it's kind of like the in thing. Woohoo, okay. Do you want to get out in the middle of the road? You're going to...
Citizens report an ambulance call in Grapeseed.
I'm not going to be going all the way up to Grapeseed. I'm assuming that other bong was Reports Plus in the background there, so there is that. I've got a really annoying box around my screen. It never used to do that. I've got a yellow box generated from Streamlabs to tell me what screen I'm recording. That's really annoying. I don't want that. Does that police station come with a new mod? No, that is the Los Santos Sheriff's Department West Vinewood traffic base. It is just on GTA5mods.com. Obviously, I've just changed some of the textures for it. Car bomb! Show me State 5. Alrighty, a car boom. Oh, good luck. Bus, do you mind, sir? What you've done here is perfectly screw me over. Move yo big purple rear. Right. Okay, so, intelligence reported a car bomb. Response to the scene urgently. Yeah, no kidding. Is that right outside our station? I feel like that is literally right outside our station. Oh no. That is, as the kids would say, no bueno. Yeah, we're literally back at our station again. So yeah, that's it's just the... Oh. I heard something blow up. Oh dear. XVIX25, we have got a vehicle on fire. Can we close the roads, please?
Copy that.
Close the road.
Attention all units.
Alrighty, okay, we'll get the rear ends on as well.
Near West Vinewood.
Alrighty, let's just get out here. XVIX25, requesting fire. Oh, we've still got this thing where I need to get bloody Wilson out of my car. Get out of the car, man. Manage. Stay in place. Exit vehicle. Echo, if you're still here, is there a way I can turn that off? Am I just dumb? Can I turn that off so he just gets out the car naturally? Don't go walking up to it, you Burke. What are you doing? Wilson! Wow, your presence alone put out the fire. Good work, my man. Oh, damn. Well, we've located Mr. Crispy. Where are we? Hi, guys. We're over here by the burnt-out car, in case you couldn't tell. Oh, they are out. XVIX25, the fire has mostly put itself out. We've got one casualty at this time. Fire are currently on scene. I called up as X-Ray Victor 25. I did it immediately. I didn't say shit about a traffic stop. They're alive! Oh, damn! Mr. Crispy's all good. Can I talk to you, my brother? I assume fire are now going to go. Okay, so we might be able to see some of my questions here. As you can see, these are the extra ones that came with just the updated version of Policing Redefined. This is as far as I've got. These 5 are as far as I've got. So, yeah, let's just get the body cam turned on here. Introduction. Hello there. Hello, officer. Is there something I need to be worried about? Yeah, my dude. Probably you being on fire. You injured? My ribs hurt when I breathe. I think someone elbowed me hard. I think you were on fire, my dude. You require me to call you an ambulance? I want to say no, but honestly, I don't know right now. Brother. Pain on a scale of 1 to 10. 3. But it hurts more when I move, I guess. Yeah, no kidding. I'm going to get this dude an ambulance. Can we get an ambulance? I feel like I want an ambulance. I wonder if I can do that through grammar, please. X-Ray Victor 25. Requesting an ambulance. I've called up as X-Ray Victor again.
Ambulance is responding.
Oh, damn, it does work. Let me see. You got a name, pal? Let's see. What's your name? I'll give you my name. Just why do you need it? Just to run some checks and make sure everything was all good. Can I get you up? Echo, is there a way I can get this guy up off of the damn floor? The ambulance is crashing into things. GG. Let's see. Have I got dialogue here? Where are you going, pal? I'm not entirely sure what's happening anywhere around here, but... Oh, I see. Oh, it turns out I had the power altogether. Right. Oh, yeah, do I have to dismiss fire manually? Oh, okay. Let's see. We can dismiss them. Cool. Right, let's see. You got your ID or something on you, pal? 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹 Lopez. Right, let's try and go to Reports Plus here. It should play me a nice little animation. There we go. We go into the tablet, and then we go to Reports Plus. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Reports Plus updated recently, so it's got a slightly different view of things. We are indeed responding to that, so that's all good. Right, we have Mr. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹 Lopez. Let's look him up. So, let's see. Jorge Lopez. No, not Joe Pez. Yeah. Spanner. Oh, dear, he's got a warrant. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, right, let's find out. He's single. Why I need to know that information, I have no idea. But there we are. What is that? I don't know what that is in anything useful. But, okay, basic information, license information. I guess the only one I would care about is the driver's license. Don't care about any of that stuff. Criminal record, he is wanted on warrant for criminal damage under 5 grand. Previously was wanted or was arrested for failing to attend a voluntary attendance interview in relation to criminal damage and also poaching of a deer. That was issued back in 2023. Brother's been outstanding since literally this time 2 years ago. Damn! Well, okay. Can I go back to... Oh, sorry, you're in the way. Right, okay. Well, that leaves me in a bit of a predicament. Because he is wanted. So there is that. But okay, alrighty. It also said there was a car bomb. Should I be worried about him being the owner of said car bomb? I guess I probably should. But alright, hello, how we doing? Let's see. Could you... Cavallo, could you evaluate Mr. Lopez, please? I would be very much appreciative of that. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put on my short sleeve shirt. Primarily because I'm lazy and that's the one I've got gloves set up for, so let's do that. Here we go. He's going to come and do a little evaluation of Mr. Lopez. I am going to run this car through. Does it have a... registration number that I can use? I still need to fix that. What is that first digit? I have absolutely no idea. It's something Hotel 16 Echo Zulu Foxtrot. Requesting a vehicle check. They reckon he doesn't need to go to hospital. Oh, it's November Hotel, is it? Belongs to a Greg Green. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's go back to Reports Plus then to look that up. Oh, hopefully it didn't... Oh. What was it? November Hotel 16... Was it that one? EZF, yeah, that's the one. Okay, alrighty. Vehicle itself is all fine, not stolen. Vehicle type is a car. Owner and legal, Greg Green. Let's look him up. Alrighty. They're not wanted, so that's something. Now, something I do miss. There was a... In the previous version of Reports Plus, you could have a drop down here where you could like cycle through all your recent searches. I don't know if that's gone or it's just somewhere else. I don't know. But I quite like that. You have a little drop-down thing here, and it would just bring up all the different people you have recently searched. What was this guy's name again? George Lopez. Yeah, I know he's wanted. Okay. All right. Well, I guess he's coming into custody then. Criminal damage. But let's search the car first. Let's give this thing a little searchy search. No. Okay. I guess we are searching him first. Not what I wanted, because I haven't even arrested him yet. I tell you what, abort. There we go. Action's been cancelled. Okay, alrighty. I want to search the vehicle. Can I search the vehicle? There we go. Search the vehicle. Oh, it's crispy, isn't it? Let's see. He's got a grenade on the passenger seat. A baggie of heroin on the driver's seat. A police asp. Oh, brother's coming in, isn't he? Alrighty. Okay. Right, let's put Wilson to work. I quite like Wilson. I wish I could save Wilson as a character. Much the same as I would save Reggie as a character if I could. I have suggested that as a thing for the developers to consider, but there we are. Okie dokie. Right, let's... Partners. Wilson! Arrest Mr. Lopez, please. Mr. Wilson... not Mr. Wilson, sorry. Mr. Lopez, this moment in time you're under arrest on suspicion of criminal damage and arson. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention one question, something which later on in court, and anything you do say may be given in evidence. You're also going to be under arrest for possession of Class A for the heroin on the driver's seat, possession of an explosive, unauthorised possession of an explosive because of the grenade, and also possession of an offensive weapon for the asp. I've already cautioned him, haven't I? The necessity for arrest allowed for prompt and effective investigation to prevent any damage, to prevent your disappearance. Let's see. Have I added in the thing to ask about? I think I have. Yeah, here you go. You're under arrest for all that stuff. Am I facing more charges? I think that's about all for now. Do you understand the caution? Just really nervous about all of this? Yeah, no kidding. Well, we'll be going down to custody in a minute anyway. I'm worried. Will this affect my family? I can't believe this is happening to me. I mean, I don't know about your family. It's probably not going to do you any favours. But, you know, that's kind of on you. Your actions have consequences, so... I didn't think it would lead to this. What should I expect now? Well, as I said, we're going to be going down to custody, so there's that. Let me know what you guys think of these PED questions and answers, by the way. As I say, they have been generated by AI. Using, obviously, I've had to explain to the AI, because I don't know if I've mentioned it previously, all of the questions, the answers can have different responses based on whether the PED is set to be neutral, nervous, mad, like angry, sad, or a sovereign citizen. So I've had to explain to the AI for each question set, this person is nervous, based on what he was saying there, I presume he is set as nervous, and so therefore the questions change accordingly. But yeah, let me know what you think of them. If they seem, some of them did come up a little bit too AI-like, if that makes sense. You know, it seems a little bit robotic, but yeah, I've tried to tinker with it a little bit. But as I say, with 120 responses per question, it's kind of a necessity to do it by AI. But I think they're not too bad. Right, anyway, okay. I don't have any questions about searching yet. So that is one to come. Right, you are going to be searched though under Section 32 of the Policing Criminal Evidence Act. Let's give you a search. As I say, I had all these questions previously, but they've, obviously I don't have them now. Let's see. He's got his ID card, wallet, binoculars, pack of cigarettes, plane ticket, and a citation ticket. Oh, a citation ticket. I don't know if there was supposed to be more there, but I don't think there was. So, you know, there is that. Okay, dokie. Let me see. Let's get a van down here. On a code 2 response. I need to change the localization for that to make it grade 1, 2, and 3. In reverse order, so a grade 1 is this equivalent of a code 3 and all that stuff. Got to make it UKified, you know what I mean? You know what I don't understand? The grenade not going off. It's a fair question. It is a fair question. What's up with my eye? What the hell? Why is the eye coming through the corner of my head? I've never seen that glitch before. That's really weird. But alright, whatever. I can hear our van. Oh, I see them up there. And Lord knows where... Oh, why is there someone on the floor over there? Hang on, let me just fix that. Oh, it did... Oh. I feel like the ambulance literally ran someone over. That's no good, is it? But, alright. There's some very weird visual glitches going on here. But okay. Here's our van. Hopefully you're not going to run anyone over, but, you know, they might do. Alrighty, there we go. Okie dokie, let's see then. Let's quickly go over to the car. So we've got somewhere a little baggie of... Here we go. Here's our evidence bag that's got some heroin in it. Let's just take a little look at this. So we're going to open the boot. Woo. And let's see, we're going to move all the evidence into evidence bags in the back here, and then we're going to see if we can try and do some drug testing. Now, I know I normally say the Specialist Tactical Unit are the only people that have access to this, maybe CID, but you know, we're still showcasing the mod a little bit. So let's take a look. That's a lot of stuff. Station ticket, plane ticket. That's all the stuff found on George Lopez. And this is all the stuff found in the vehicle. Most notably, the grenade, the pepper spray. I didn't notice the pepper spray before. And we've got that. So let's have that. And let's do some testing on that. Now, it says what it is. So we already kind of know what it's going to be. This has been brought up by... Mike from Blue Line Vibes before. There we go. We already know what it is. I will probably go through and change all of these, so in future it would probably just say, rather than a bag of that, YouTube doesn't like the words being said, so rather than saying a baggie of that, it might just say like a baggie of brown powder or like a black tar like residue, something like that. I don't know. Okay, right, let's put that back into evidence. So all items have been moved to vehicle storage. There we go. Let's close that. Good stuff. Alrighty, and now they can take Mr. Lopez. However, I will need to do his arrest record. So, let's set that in motion, shall we? Prison van, transport Mr. Lopez, please. And then we are going to go back to Reports Plus. And... oh, I thought there was an option for... oh, okay. All right. New report. Huh. Legacy. Okay, that was weird. Don't know what that was about. All right. Well, let's just go with this. So we are on Manchester Road, West Vinewoods in Anderton. This time, this date. Pull from lookup. George Lopez. Offender description. We'll just get rid of that. Ambulance required. Yes. Treated and given all clear. Ooh. From scene. Let's see. Was not tasered. Charge notes. Wanted for... oh, God, my typing. Criminal damage under £5,000, I believe it was. Detonated a car bomb. In his possession was a grenade, a police asp, pepper spray, which would actually be a Section 5 firearm, so we need to further arrest him for that. And a bag of Class A drugs. Think that was everything. So let's go to our charges. So first of all, it's going to be arson for blowing things up. The criminal damage. Let's just try damage. Okay, that's not quite working for us then. All right, get rid of that. Criminal damage. Criminal damage under £5,000 was what he was wanted for. Then we had... see what it's searching for here. Possession of an offensive weapon in a public place for the ASP. Class A. It's not going to be failing to attend a VRI, so let's just find it ourselves. Possession of Class A for the drugs. We're going to add on firearm. Possession of a prohibited firearm for the pepper spray, because it does count as that. And I'm missing something. What else was there? Why would he detonate a bomb in his own vehicle? Well... it could all be in relation to, you know, the Terry, if you know what I mean. But, you know, we're just going to role play with what we got. There was another charge. There was another arrest that I needed to add on, and I now can't remember what it was. Criminal damage, the arson, the grenade, the asp. Oh, that was it. Unauthorized possession of explosive. Let's try and find that. Unlawful possession of explosives. There we go. Beautiful. Submit report. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Alrighty, let's go back to the game. They are long out of here. Right, now, I might still just do this the old-fashioned way of calling via grammar police. Requesting recovery.
Attention all units. Code 99 unit requires backup.
I don't know what's just happened. What did that just spawn for me? Wow! That is not what I wanted. I don't know why I've got all of you, but I appreciate you all immensely. Let's just see here. Oh, I tell you what, I can just, I think it will still work if I just hold down that. Yeah, dismiss all units. There we go. I don't know why you guys all just spawned. I guess we'll do it through this, call a flatbed. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Tow truck en route.
You can go.
Responding code 1.
You can go. And you can go. You guys can also go. There we are. Okay. Alrighty. Didn't really like that, but there we are. I don't know why it sent me that. Clearly, I think I did this in testing the other day. I think if you call for recovery, for some reason it sends you like group backup or like panic button backup. I don't really know why. You might have read that on your map. Yeah, that's for the I think that is for what's his face, Mr. Lopez. Just hasn't been I haven't ended the call out yet, so just finishing some tea. Let me quickly just tab out here. Someone was asking me a question, and then I swear I saw something saying. Then a quick question: is it possible to add charges after the fact? That was what I was. I believe so. Let's take a look. Yeah, look, I've still got. So this is obviously one of the benefits to Reports Plus, rather than something like, say, Compulite. Compulite, as soon as the person is far enough away, it won't detect them. So if you remember when we used to have like warrant callouts, I would have to use the LSPDFR sort of base search function to search them up to give me the address. Then when we got closer, I'd be able to use Compulite to actually take a look at them. I haven't obviously tested it out with Reports Plus, but it's not distance based. So look, obviously I've still got George Lopez here. So in theory, I could just go on a new report, legacy report, arrest report, and I can still, where would it? Yeah, pull from lookup. Yeah, he's still here, so I could just add more. So, so there is that. Let's just get rid of that. So in short, yes, our recovery appears to be stuck. Alrighty, and they just sit and wait until I give them the nod. Why will it not? It won't let me tow this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Don't know why that took a while. Oh, I still haven't updated that. That's a shame. Okay. Alrighty, well, let's get back to the car. First off, let's get rid of the gloves. Let's get the body cam turned off. There we go. Alrighty. X-Victor 25, this scene is all taken care of, please. Can you show us going back state 2, please?
10-4, copy that.
There's no option to end a call out in there, so show me state 2.
Roger, X-ray, Victor 2-5. Proceed with patrol.
Okay, so here is a problem. It will not allow me to end a call out. How would I do that? What's going to be the best way for me to do that? Police radio. Oh no. Oh no. How do I... Hang on, can I press end? There we go. Okay. Echo, if you're still here, or any of the developers, having somewhere in this menu to end a call out would be really good. Because I don't know my words for...
Orion, Scene activated. System reset.
Yeah, I don't know the grammar police
Attention all
thing
units.
for...
Traffic control. Clear to...
Oh, what is happening in the back there? Those are some textures. Yeah, I'm sure somewhere there is a prompt for end current call, but I don't know what that would be.
Hey, keep your eyes open and your ear to the ground, okay?
Oh, I think it put me back to state
An
2.
SOS call. Immediate assistance required. In,
That sounds more like a
Hill,
firearms
units
call.
respond code
VIP
3.
evacuation. Yeah, no, that's not something for the local policing team.
How's
I
things,
don't
friends?
think. Or I don't thinks.
Oh yeah, I totally heard about that. Fish?
Is it code 4? No, I would have changed it to something else.
Call me tomorrow.
Obviously, UK police wouldn't use code 4.
New incident
Attention all
received.
units. An assault in Vespucci.
Yeah, why not?
999.
Exit Victor 25, show me towards. I've done it again!
10-4 copy. X-ray Victor 2.
I said X-Ray Victor 25, not Lima Papa 25. God damn it. That's going to really be a hard one to shake. Obviously, Grammar Police still only recognises X-Ray Victor 25. But there we are. I thought for the sake of a bit of variety, I'd try and use different call signs, but it's not working so far. It's just not working. Anyway, bar fight. Let's see. Two parties began arguing. Oh, hang on. Let's focus on this junction first. Two parties began arguing outside of a local bar and have now moved outside. They're in front of the business. Okay. Didn't explicitly say in that they are physically fighting, but we will assume they are. Let's see. This is slightly further away than I thought it was, but well. About 5-6 o'clock in game at the minute. I thought I'd set it to, a bit more of an evening time. I didn't expect you to stop quite so abruptly there. It is pretty much right down at the bottom, isn't it? Excuse me, everyone, coming through. Pardon me, pardon me. Right, we are nearly there. Lima Papa 25, about to state 6. I remembered that time.
Copy that.
They didn't understand me in the slightest, though, because I didn't use the right prefix, so... Oh, yeah, no, they are physically fighting. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay, we're firing tasers. Oh, no. Dude, guys, stop! Stop! Police officer with a taser, stop! 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 Taser! Oh, dear. I didn't mean to punch him. That's not what I meant at all. Dude, lay down.
LSPD, don't move a muscle.
I thought I had that disabled. I thought I was not able to do melee kills with a taser. I thought I'd specifically turned that off. Why is someone down there under arrest? Whoa, 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 whoa there. You gonna stop? Lay your ass down. Okay, right, handcuffs. Oh dear, that's not gone well. Right, okay. What is happening here? What is happening here? Can I take hold of this dude or what? I can. Why can't I take hold? There we go. Right, move him over here. You stand there. Right, you, the guy I smacked in the face and has now got a very bloody nose. My word. Right, let's perform CPR. I might change that to provide first aid or something. Because I wouldn't assume he's dead just from that. There we go, so we can just stand up. Didn't need to do any CPR. So yeah, I'd need to change the localization file for that. Right, you, get your ass up. And then immediately turn around, put your hands behind your back. This moment in time, you're under arrest for common assault and assault on an emergency service worker. You didn't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which later on in court. And anything you do say may be given in evidence. The necessity for your arrest is to allow for prompt and effective investigations, prevent any injuries, to prevent your disappearance, ascertain your name and address. Do you understand everything I have just told you, sweet cheeks? I hear you, but I don't think I need to say anything now. You're right, you don't need to. As long as you understand the fact you're under arrest. Can I make a phone call before I go with you? Not before we go, no. Afterwards, maybe, because we're going to be going down to custody. I think it'll come to this, but I'll go quietly. You weren't going quietly a minute ago when you were, you know, walking up to me trying to punch me in the face. Like, why are you two fighting? Answer me that. They disrespected me in front of everyone. I had to respond. Did you, though? Did you? And why exactly did you try and walk up and clock me in the face? It was a split-second decision. I did what you thought was right. You thought that trying to punch me in the nose was going to be the right decision. You know what? Fine. Whatever. What? Okay. Just whatever. Let's see if we can work out a name. Another one. Echo, if you're in, can you make it so when you come out of one of these menus, it doesn't go to where you left it. It defaults back to the top. Or at least have it in the INI that it can do that. That'd be great. Do you have any ID on you? You do. It's in your wallet. Fine. Let's do that. Well, first things first, we're going to search him. So let's do that. Let's get some gloves on first. We'll just quickly update the control room as well. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶𝗺𝗶𝗵. We're state 9 down here with 2 for common assault and assault on an emergency service worker. Could I have a van towards?
X-ray Victor 2.
I don't think you listened to a word I said at all, but alrighty. Right, turn around for me. We'll get his name in just a minute. Echo isn't here? Oh, I definitely saw him in here earlier. I guess he left again. That's a shame. Well, Echo, if you're watching this in the future, yeah, that'll be a nice little feature. Oh my God. So he is Drake Harper, born in 1997. He's got an SMG with a tampered serial number. Hot diggity. Well, Mr. Harper, you're further under arrest for possession of a prohibited firearm, for the obvious reasons. Let's see. Let's look this schmuck up, shall we? We can get rid of Jorge here. Here's Drake. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've responded to that one. That can go now. Let's see. Right, go back to here. We can get rid of that as well. Right, Drake Harper. Here he is. Does that match up? 5th of the 2nd. Oh, well, it's backwards, isn't it? So, yeah, it's the 2nd of May. Yeah, I have asked if they can update it to allow for day, month, year format, but there we are. Let me see. So it's going to be him. 6'1". Are you sure about that? Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. That all matches up. Parkmount Drive. Licensing information I'm not too worried about. It says he's got a revoked handgun license, so he shouldn't have a license for that gun anyway. Criminal history is clear. Absolutely nothing. So, you know, there is that. I can just minimize that for now. Tidy that up a little bit. We haven't got information for the other guy yet, so let's try and grab that. First things first, let's get just a code 1. Oh no, I can't do police code 1. That's annoying. Right, let's get a police van down here. Right, at this moment in time, you're also under arrest on suspicion of assault. I'm sure Wilson here has already explained all of that. Tell you what, seeing as Wilson is doing this, let's get him to manage Wilson. Can he please search? Is he also called Lopez? Oh, that's a weird glitch. That's not... that's interesting. I will assume this is Ivanov then. Okay, that was a strange glitch. Why have I got multiple people with handcuffs popping up on my map? I need to explore that in just a moment. He's got a screwdriver on him, and this is indeed Alexei Ivanov, born in 2003. Let's look him up. Alexei Ivanov. He's subject to order, and he alleges. So there is that. 511, da-di-da-di-da, da-di-da-di-da. Criminal record. Missing person before. Aggravated burglary. Doesn't say when that is, unfortunately, but there we are. Okay, alright. Back to the game then. Here's our van. Alrighty, let's see then. Let's see. Let's just try and do this one at a time here. So, I've already forgotten this guy's name. Harper, Mr. Harper. Right, I'm just going to go and quickly take a look in the car. Bag some of the evidence that we've got here. Who the fuck are you? Who the hell are you? Okay. I don't know why you're here, but you can go. There's someone down here as well. That's weird. I don't know what that's about. But okay. Very strange, that. Very strange. Anyway, right, let's get the boot open. Hello. I now appear to be stuck. I am now stuck. Can I break myself? Oh no, there we go. Something happened. Starting to get a few bugs cropping in here. Not sure what that's all about, but... Right, let's see. Bag the evidence that we've got. All items have been moved. Let's see. View the bagged evidence. This is going to have a little bit of everything in it. That was found in the first one. So... Let's see. Oh, this is all still George Lopez. So that is that. Let's grab that. Oh, it's got a scratch serial number. So I was going to say I'd do the firearms testing, but it's got a scratch serial number. So, yeah, never mind. Okay. Back to the evidence that we've got. View bagged evidence. I can clear the inventory if I want to. He's got a screwdriver as well, so I might arrest him for possession of a defensive weapon as well. But, alright, we'll just leave that open for the time being. Wilson's left his door open as well, but, you know, that is what it is. Okay, well, I think other than that, it's relatively straightforward. So, what we are going to do is we will get the prison van to just take... what have I done? Hang on. Sorry, what? But no eligible entries. So, yeah, I was thinking neither of these people have got... What if I need to uncuff them and cuff them again? Because both of them don't have arrest handcuff markers on them. So, I'm not entirely sure what's happened there. I'm wondering if that's why we had two randoms that ended up being cuffed. But let's just now... Let's cuff him again. And just see if that fixes it. I think the Peugeot's livery is somewhat based on BTP, yeah. Okay, I think that has changed that. Prison van. Why are there no eligible entries? I don't understand. Why can't they be transported? Is it because the van is too far away? Have they parked it too far away? If I move the van closer, would that fix it? Let's find out. As I say, obviously, a lot of this is just getting used to the new game, bug fixing. I know lots of people have been asking for when's it going to be released. There are still things that are being worked out with it, which is probably why it's not been released yet. There we go. So I think the problem with that was the van was too far away. Okay. Anyway, right. Let's get Mr. Harper gone. Whilst we're waiting, we will get another prison van rolling, and then let's do his arrest record for Mr. Harper. Make sure we get the right one. Yeah, so much easier when we just had a drop down. I could just select 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹, there we go. Right. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Cool. Right, new report. Oh, got to double click. Got to remember. This has all changed since report warning. How very strange. Import default. Oh, there we go. I just needed to do that. My bad. My bad. Oh, okay. Right. So, yeah, arrest report. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We are in Anderton. Pull from lookup. It's going to be 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹. Use of force applied. Oh, that's pretty neat. Oh, okay, so that is different. Oh, so this has been updated. Ah, okay. All right. Weapons utilized. Taser and handcuffing, because handcuffing does count as a use of force. Male has did to assault officer. Taser deployed. Rear handcuffing on arrest. Okay, injury type, as far as we know, none. We should have got an ambulance to check him out, technically, because he's been tasered, but there we are. Okay, so it's going to be assault. Just common assault on the other guy, and then assault by beating an emergency service worker, and then possession of a Section 5 firearm for the SMG. Let's see. Self-transported. No, I don't know their call sign. Oh, does this not have a thing about what the job was? I thought that was all under medical details here. Notes, comments. Oh, okay. We'll just leave it as that. Submit report. There we go. Alrighty. And then whilst we're here, we'll do Mr. Alexei. And then let's do another little report here. Let me know if you guys like seeing the actual... you know, filling out of reports. It probably isn't everyone's thing. He also was tasered, wasn't he? Taser / handcuffing. Fighting on, please. Arrival. Tasered. Rear handcuffing on arrest. Injury type, as far as we know, no injuries. And let's see, he's just going to be common assault. Common assault, and yeah, why the hell not? We'll go with offensive weapon if I could find it. Not under firearms. Let's see, offensive weapons, possession of offensive weapon. There we go. Submit report. Magic. There is our other van. Hopefully they are close enough. And our colleagues are indeed here. So let's get them to get him gone. Mr. Ivanov can now go. Lovely stuff. Very good indeed. Wilson, you don't need to... No, you don't need to... Why has he been left here? What is going on here? Right. You can go. And... Lima Papa 25. Close my call. Is that what I need to say to...
Attention all units.
Nope.
Officer requesting traffic control.
End
near
this call.
Vespucci. 10-4.
Close this CAD.
Copy that.
Nope. Okay. I don't know what the words are for that then. Can I just hit end? That. Yeah, there we go. We'll just do it that way. Alrighty. Okay. That's something. I need to maybe go into that and try and work out what my... our bagged evidence. I might just clear the inventory. There we go. So that's all gone now. And we can close the back of this car. Could you move the tasers onto the saddle vest instead of the belt, as it's more realistic in some videos? Love the vids. I can do. I have an alternate setup. I'll tell you what, I'll show you. I've got an alternate setup for this. There you go, where it's on the vest. But there's plenty of forces out there that still run belt kits and tasers on their belts. In fact, I think there's still some forces where that is pretty much your only option. But, you know, there we are. Let's get Mr. Wilson back into the vehicle. Let's get the...
Alright. Scene activated. System
Get everything
reset.
shut off there. And there is that. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶𝗺𝗏, show me state 2.
Roger that.
There we go. That has indeed worked. So they're going to still call me X-ray
New
55.
incident received.
Let's see. Owner requesting him to be removed from the property. Yeah, why not? We'll go straight into it. Show me towards.
New incident allocated.
That seems...
Respond code 2.
The taco dispute. I'm sorry, what?
Updating your tag to on.
999.
There's some
activated.
very faint AI. Oh, this is a code 2 call. Oh, okay. Alright, we're going to slow the hell down then.
System reactivated.
Whereabouts are we going? Oh, okay. It is across town. Well, it gives us time to have a chat. So there we are. How did you do that on your stream deck? Do what on my stream deck? Raymond, hi from New Zealand. Hello, how are you doing?
Where are you?
This is taking much longer than I thought it was going to be.
I had to basically fuck a guy to get you that audition. You know the freeway's fucked at this
Taco
hour.
dispute. Does it give me more information? No, owner requesting them to be removed. Okay. Well, the headlights have just flicked on. Oh, is that some spots of rain I'm seeing as well? I think it is. I think we're about to get some rain. Here we are indeed. Okay. Could you do an undercover... Sorry, that's a lot. Undercover rapid response firearms patrol in the future using the XC90. I can do an unmarked firearms patrol in an XC90, if that's what you mean. I feel like there's too many words in that sentence. We don't really do undercover. Rapid response is more of a medical term. Do you have a video on making Ultimate Backup use custom EP outfits? I can't get it to work at all. I don't have a video on it, but it's relatively simple. What I would suggest is on lcpdfr.com there is a mod. It might be easy if you Google it. Just put LSPDFR EUP converter. I'm sure that's what it's called. EUP converter. Essentially, if you use EUP menu, which you should do to make all of your custom outfits, I'm assuming you do. Ooh, that texture map is a bit balked. Interesting. Yeah, so if you then have your outfit saved, you can just copy the wardrobe INI from your EUP menu, put it into this converter, which runs, and it will put everything into the right configuration for Ultimate Backup, which then you can just copy and paste into your Ultimate Backup XML file, and everything should be good. This livery map, this spec map is a bit balked. Is it because the vehicle's dirty? I doubt it. Oh no, it is. Okay, that was strange. Okay. Well, here comes the rain. Congrats on 9k. Yeah, I didn't really put anything out about 9k because, you know, it's just a bit of an odd number. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're still gunning for the big 10k by the end of the year. Still got a few more months to go. It's going to be interesting to see if we actually get there or not. But, yeah, I didn't really put anything out for 9k, to be honest with you. Kind of came around and I'm like, oh, cool. Still not at 10, though. This bike's just clearly gone straight through that red, but whatever. Might put a coat on after this, or when we arrive at this job. Fortunately, there doesn't appear to be an option with Policing Redefined at the moment. I say that, I don't think there was an option with Stop the Ped either, to simply update your partner's outfit. would be quite cool. I've made some suggestion of can we save partners. So if you have a specific MP character that you want to keep as your partner. For example, at the start of all my normal videos, I always used to have to make Reggie. I had to memorize all the different like facial settings for Reggie and remake him every time I loaded the game, because there's just no option to save them anywhere. So I thought it would be quite cool if Policing Redefined adds in that function where if you have just a partner that you like, you can just write, right, you, save you, and it will save them with a specific name, so it would always be Reggie, and a specific, you know, facial profile. You know, when you make like your GTA Online characters, you have to make like all the different settings, like the inherited features and all that kind of stuff. Just save all of that, and then there's just an option within the menus to update their clothing. So, you know, if it's a bright... okay, we have got a game crash. Good stuff.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Oh, did I push the wrong button? Have you guys been able to hear me this entire time? I guess not. Yeah, I had the wrong thing muted, didn't I? My bad. I've been yapping away. My bad. I think I wanted to turn off the desktop audio and instead turned off the microphone. Game is just crashing non-stop now, so that's good. Right, we're just going to go for a full reset on this, baby. Ah, dearie me. Right. I have been yapping to myself. I was saying how I might need to go and make a cup of tea because I keep having my microphone. I have to keep turning it off to have a little coughing fit. I don't know if I sound nasally or a bit rough to you guys, but why will this not open? There we go. Jesus Christ. Right. Right, we'll keep all that open for now. And now let's launch the game again. I sound 7 years older than my last stream? Yeah, I feel 7 years older. I feel 70 years older, to be honest. What tea do I use? There is only one true tea, and that is Yorkshire tea. And I shall not be hearing any discussion otherwise. What's your opinion on the Policing Redefined adding for LSPDFR? So far, it seems good. Obviously, that's part of what we're trialing out today. Obviously, there are still some kinks that needs... Excuse me. Goddamn. I was just saying, so there are obviously still some kinks that need to be worked out. Some of it is just skill issue. User error by me not knowing how it all works. So, you know, part of it is just that. But there are some other bits that are still just, you know, in development, just need a little bit of tweaking here and there. I think that's possibly part of the reason why it hasn't had a full release yet. There are just some bits that the developers, obviously there's me and some others, obviously Mike from Blue Line Vibes, Steve the Gamer, and loads of others that have got early access to the beta. So that we can test it, give our thoughts, suggestions, if there's bugs that pop up, just to, you know, highlight those so they can all be worked out. Since I've been involved with the beta, there's been a couple of updates. Like, for example, there was a problem with the felony stops. That's now fixed, as I think, again, Mike, Blue Line Vibes, one of his most recent videos on Policing Redefined was showcasing that and how it's fixed, and it's pretty cool stuff. So it's just stuff like that. Overall, I think it's going to be a big improvement from 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹. Obviously, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶𝗆𝗃𝗃's Bajojo's plugins have had the monopoly on the market for a long time, much like 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶. So if any of you guys are OG LSPDFR players, you remember back in the day it was 𝗗𝗶𝘀's stuff with things like Arrest Manager, Smart Radio. That was, you know, the thing. You had to have that, and that was what all other plugins basically built themselves off of, integrating with that. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃 then left the game. Bajojo came in with 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃, Ultimate Backup, Compuli, all that stuff, and it took over, and that's been the way it's been for many years. I think Policing Redefined is probably going to become the new standard, because it can do, from what I've seen, it can do everything that 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃 can do and more. And a lot of stuff it does is better. Some of it is more in-depth. Some might say it's too in-depth. Like, you know, for example, the bit I've already said I don't particularly enjoy at the minute is having to, like, manually get my partner out of the car when I arrive at jobs. You know, that level of micromanagement, if you will, isn't my thing. But, you know, again, that might just be skill issue on my part on not knowing how to fix that and how to make it not be like that. Oh, why is this now just being really slow every time I try and boot up the game? Mars, I have no idea what it is you're saying there. Why you are sorting out the game? Can you figure out how you say to Grandma Police to go code 4? Oh, Grammar Police to go code 4. Ah, okay. I had to like decipher that one. At the minute, I'm just not sure the game wants to let me in at all. Can you still modify Policing Redefined? Yep. The localization file you can change just about. Literally, the localization file is so goddamn long. It might need to be tidied up a little bit. That's my other suggestion for the developers. The localization file needs to be tidied up a bit. But just about every single thing can be modified and changed to say what you want. All of the backup works pretty much exactly the same as Ultimate Backup. In fact, you can literally just copy it across. That is... It's literally just timing out. Why is it timing out? It's taking so long to load. Have I just got too many plugins in once again? Is that the problem here? Yeah, you can literally copy your Ultimate Backup XML, put it into the file with Policing Redefined, and it will convert it for you. And it was a pretty clean conversion as well. I haven't found any issues. It pretty much nailed it. There's something going wrong here. It doesn't want to load. It's literally just like freezing when I force duty. Huh. What's going to be causing that? I do apologise, guys. I don't know why this has now started trying to play silly buggers and not want to load in properly for me. It's literally just like I'm looking at just a frozen screen and then I get an error message saying LSPDFR was taking too long to load. It froze, so we've closed it for you. So I'll just keep getting lots of soft crashes. Oh, I don't think it's going to give it to me again. God damn. I tried to update some of my callouts because, again, a lot of callout packs have updated so that they all work with Policing Redefined. Again, at some point, I need to go through my... There we go, crashes again. Right, what is bugging it out? What bit is it getting stuck on? Is it riskier traffic stops? No. It might be Policing Redefined, but I haven't changed anything in Policing Redefined, so... I think it might be riskier traffic stops. Let's remove riskier traffic stops. Let's just try that. Put it in the out folder, I guess. The joys of LSPDFR. Have we ever had a completely uninterrupted stream? Has that fabled event ever happened? Where we've had a stream with no issues whatsoever. What did I say? Riskier traffic stops? Yeah, let's move that to out. And just try that. Let's just try that. I somehow doubt that would be the fix, but it's worth a go. Right, load plugin. LSPDFR. Tell you what, let's go to the tune. Just so you guys can see my struggle. That old ass thing on repeat. I have started making a new channel trailer, but oh wait, the server's not on, is it? Ah, okay, maybe that's why. Turn the server off. There we go. Right, and force duty. That would be really fun if that was the problem. The reports plus server being on when I'm trying to go force duty. Right, let's just see what happens here. Hello. We are once again a bit frozen. Did you mention getting back into Airsoft? Are you still planning on doing that? Or would you make videos of it? Yes and yes. I have been buying some new stuff so that I can go play. I still have all of my old stuff for recording. What the main thing I really need to do is get all of my airsoft guns out and make sure they all still work. I might need to do a little bit of like a service on them, so to speak, to get them all working. You know, like greasing the gearboxes and stuff again. The rest of it should be fine. The electric shouldn't have perished or anything, so it might just be, you know, some of the grease in the gearboxes might have dried out a bit, so I might just need to do that. I hope they all still work. It'll be really sad if they're all broken. But yeah, no, I've been getting some new stuff. I do intend to go and play some more stuff soon. It's kind of like LSPDFR on live streams and stuff. This is very much frozen again, isn't it? Oh, something happened. Why? LSPDFR was terminated. Is it ransom ambience? Ugh. Oh, resist plus. Process. Oh. Right, let's just try getting rid of some more stuff here. Right, let's see. Let's move more things. Resist plus, take that out. Ransom ambience. Let's take that out as well. Again, I don't know why that would be a thing, but let's just give it a go. It was working perfectly fine a minute ago, so... Right, let's try this again. I don't know why it does this, because it was working fine. It was like stable, I wasn't getting freezes, like even like, you know, little jitters, which you get sometimes. I wonder if I just need to do another full reboot of the game. Because yeah, I get to this stage and then it's just frozen. God damn it. Okay, right, we're just going to kill it. Kill it! Let's try again. Stream. Stream Steam even. I don't know what I meant. Let's try another game reboot. And just hope that it lives, breathes. It might have been an ambient event trigger when it crashed. Yeah, it should have all reset though. I thought maybe it was just because I was trying to boot it with the Reports Plus server still running. Because I know it doesn't like that, but... Let's just give it another go, see what happens. Right, I'm not even going to try mucking around with the time or anything. I'm just going to try loading the damn game. Right. Give me Rage. There, so you guys can kind of see my struggles. Something a little bit different, isn't it? There we go. We're just going to try loading Rage, which hasn't been the issue. It's then just the actual going on duty that's been the issue. So, don't know. Don't know. Franklin, my boy, indeed. Do a Franklin patrol? I don't think I have that option. Right, LSPDFR has loaded. Right, let's give this another go. Force duty, here we go, people. Well, it's doing something. We've frozen again. Come on, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, I think it's dead. I think it's gone. Oh, no. Ever thought about doing a Twitch stream? Nah, I don't even have a Twitch account. Why is this doing this? Why is this doing this? I do not understand. Ah, dearie me. This is incredibly frustrating. Normally, I don't mind so much when stuff like this happens because I can get an all-right sense as to why, like what is tripping it up and bugging it out. But I've removed a couple of things, but only because that was because the last thing that was running before it then froze. There you go, that's it, timing out again. Right, why this time? Unnamed thread, it just doesn't say. The only other thing I can think of is Reports Plus is bugging it out. Let's just shut down Reports Plus completely. And then try again. Reports Plus is now completely closed. Let's try that. I can't say I'm hopeful. I don't understand why it would be that. It's not trying to integrate with... It's not trying to integrate with Reports Plus at that point. So I don't know why. It looks like it's gone again. It shouldn't have anything to do with anything that was in the previous session. There should be nothing in the previous session that should carry over into the new game. LSPDFR is breaking for no reason, and I don't know why. I just really don't get it. GM callout, I mean, possibly it does say that there's an error with it, but I assume that meant it just doesn't load. Why not? We're just trying shit at this point, so why not? JM callouts remastered. But again, that was one of the ones that just updated. Right, move that out. Clear all that stuff. Right, let's try this again. LSPDFR first response. I really need another warm drink. I am dying here. Just about as much as my PC is currently dying. Right, let's just do that. Try and force duty. Again, I'll be surprised if it's JM callouts. I think there's something more sinister happening here. Couldn't tell you what. No, see, it's just gone. I do not understand. It is foobarred. Have I tried 5M? Yes, I've done a couple of videos on 5M. Just really irritating. Turn it on and off, back on again. The problem with that is I'm streaming right now. I can't turn it off. I mean, we could just try removing all of the callouts. I mean, people were suggesting, you know, remove this, remove that, but it was all working fine. The first half of this stream, because I don't know how long we've been in this bloody loop now of trying to fix the game, it was all working fine. So, I just don't get it. I really do not get it. It's just dead again, isn't it? God fucking damn it. Let's just try going into the log on here and working out what is going on. It's just nothing changed. Nothing changed. I cannot think of one singular thing that would have changed. Sorry. So I'm just going back through the log now, trying to find something that would explain why this is doing this. Something to do with ambient blips? What? Ambient game blips, but it's a new game. Okay, whatever. I do apologise, guys. I am at a bit of a loss right now. Huh. I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to just try loading it up. I've closed down Steam entirely. Tell you what, I'll go Task Manager. Make sure there's nothing running in there either. No, we are good to go on that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to try it one more time. We'll just see what happens. You never know, we might get somewhere. If not, I guess we'll just call it early. Any tips on how to start a UK YouTube channel? I mean, just start. In terms of how to just start it, just do it. In terms of like growing it and being successful, I wouldn't consider myself the best person to ask, because in the grand scheme of things, this is still a very small channel. You know, like 9k subs is nothing compared to some people. And if you consider, I'll always bring it back to the GOAT, Double Doppler. I forget, is he on 100k, 200? I can't remember how many subscribers he has, but he's, in any case, a far more successful YouTuber than I. And even him, in the grand scheme of things, is not a, like, you know, a big channel as far as the platform as a whole is concerned. Like, let's just say, for argument's sake, he's got 100k. That is nothing compared to what some channels out there have. Like, 1 million subscribers is considered, you know, you've landed. Maybe 500,000 is a reasonably sized channel. Double Dot was close to 200k. Yeah, okay. So yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not the person to ask, because 9k is nothing. What's going to happen to future videos if you can't get LSPDFR working? Oh, I've no doubt this is only a temporary problem. As I say, it was working just fine, and I haven't changed anything, so I know that it can work. It's just something is bugging it out. I've got no concerns at the moment that, you know, oh god, my game no longer works. You know, I'm reasonably happy this is a temporary problem, and yeah, restarting my PC would probably just fix it. Obviously, I just can't do that right now because I'm streaming. Okay, it's pretty decent if you're taking into account that LSPDFR doesn't have the biggest community. Yeah, this is it. I mean, LSPDFR as a whole is quite a niche thing. UK LSPDFR, even more so. It's just not got that big of an audience base. It's, you know, I'm under no illusion. This channel will never, you know, blow up, so to speak. It's just too niche. You know what I mean? There's just not enough of a market of people out there that would be really interested in seeing it. That doesn't mean I'm going to change it. That doesn't mean I'm not doing it to, you know, have millions of subscribers. I'm not hoping to do this as a career. What am I missing here? Right, one last thing I'm going to try is taking out MC's callouts, which is a shame because I'm pretty sure the author of MC callouts was in here but a moment ago. I'm sure at some point I saw someone pop up with a name then followed by MC callout. So I wonder if that was the author. That's one of the new things I've put in. So I'm just wondering if it is that. It did once again freeze and time out again. Woohoo! Why are we popping off rounds? I have no idea, but okay. Oh, I'm being attacked in the background here. What is going on? Piss off. I've no idea what's happened here. Don't ask me why I'm attacking this man, but he kind of started it. You going to come back for more? Look, go away. Thank you. Knock my hat off and everything. Right, anyway. Right. Get rid of that folder. I say, yeah, the last thing that I need to try is moving MC's callouts out. Woohoo. Move that out. Right, let's just try that again. Load plugin LSPDFR. If this doesn't work, we're just closing the whole thing. And force duty. Here we go. Not looking good, is it? Any plans to do fire ambulance LSPDFR videos? Yes. I've said it a lot. I need to get Panos's fire callouts back working in game again so I can do another fire video. I can't remember if Pulse EMS is getting redone or has been re-released. I've kind of lost track of all of that. But in short, yes, I do want to do more. I think in the immediate future, though, I'm just going to be focusing on getting Policing Redefined working and sort of updated with how I want it. So, like, doing all my questions, which is going to take a long time. Like, I spent most of today, as I say, I've not been in work because I've not been very well. So I've pretty much spent most of today just at my computer using ChatGPT to make all these answers. As I say, it's about 5,000. I think I'm up to about 5,000 or 6,000 lines of code, and I've barely scratched the surface of all the questions. If I did like all the same questions that I used to have, and I might trim it down a little bit here and there. Ah, no, it's gone again. It's gone again. No. Okay, I've no idea what that is all about, so I think we're gonna call that there. I wonder though. Oh no, because I can't go on duty, so it wouldn't even let me do that. It wouldn't even let me do that, I don't think. I wonder. 1 second. Can I... Hang on, where's desktop? And then somewhere I should have Reports Plus. See if I can just open up. It won't be connected as of right now, but let's just see if this will still work. Will this still work? Let's find out. Kinda. Well, it shows what I'm looking at, but, you know, it should do. Let's see. Court cases. Oh, yeah, no, I can. Okay, so at least we can still do, you know, the closing thing. So let's see. We had George Lopez was our first one of the day. He had basically set out off a car bomb outside of our brand new station. Very rude, if you ask me. Very, very rude. So let's see. George Lopez was on Manchester Road by the new station. He was wanted for criminal damage anyway. I say he detonated a car bomb, and then in the car was a grenade, police ass, pepper spray, and a bag of heroin. So in relation to all of that, oh my word. He was charged with, let's just circle back slightly, arson, criminal damage, that was the warrant, possession of offensive weapon, possession of Class A, possession of a prohibited firearm for the pepper spray, and unlawful possession of explosives. That was the main one they got him for. Jailed for 30 years on that alone. Let's have the breakdown. 20 years for arson. Probation for most other things. Oh, well, 9 months for the Class A. But yeah, in total, he gets 58 years, 8 months. With a further 1 year, let's just call it 2 years of probation afterwards. Wow. Okay. Well, that was the first one. Next up, we have Drake Harper. So Drake Harper and Alexei Ivanov were fighting outside of a little bar somewhere down in Vespucci. Anyway, Drake Harper, when we pulled up, he tried to start a fight with me. There you go. I clicked on the wrong one. Oh, there is case notes, but I don't know. Oh, whatever. Anyway, he was arrested for common assault and assault by an emergency service worker. He also had a SMG tucked away somewhere. Somewhere on his person. Which, surprisingly, he only gets 3 years for. So, in total, he receives just under £700 worth of fines, custodial sentence of 5 years, 1 month, and a further probation period of 5 years. So, 5.5 years is his total sentence. 5 years, 1 month being custodial. And then Mr. Ivanov, who's his counterpart, who had a screwdriver on him as an offensive weapon, he gets 1 year. Oh, sorry, no, he gets 9 months total custodial and a further 1 year, 5 months for probation. And let's see, it looks like it's pretty even split, to be honest. Pretty even split. It says granted probation for both though, which is kind of confusing. But anyway, 9 months as a custodial sentence. But so yeah, those were our people for today. Sorry about this not working for you guys. I'll end the stream and I'll probably have a little look as to what the hell is going on. Hopefully it's something simple and not a major flaw with the game, but I'll let you know. Someone was asking, no, Friday's video is not recorded yet. Mars, there you go. Yeah, it's not been recorded yet. That is on the to-do list for later on this week. Hopefully I get time if I'm feeling a little bit better. If not, this stream will have to be it, which is a shame because the stream has kind of sucked due to technical issues. But I appreciate all you guys for being here. Please don't punch your PC. I might end up punching my PC. There's a high likelihood. Might try 5M. Yeah, I need to do some more 5M, to be honest with you. I do need to do some more 5M. Anyway, guys, appreciate all of you guys for coming along. Sorry about the persistent issues. It will be fixed for some point, but yeah, there we are. But in any case, I've been Dodo McGee, and I'll see you guys back on patrol. Bye-bye now.